Hi Divya, welcome to this feedback session. How are you doing today?
Hi Saurabh, I am doing fine. Thank you for providing me this opportunity.
Great. So for the viewers who are watching this video, we have Divya with us today. She has recently completed her cybersecurity CEH certification training and today appeared in the examination and passed the examination in the first attempt itself. So hi Divya, welcome again and let's get started quickly. So could you please introduce yourself, your background into the IT industry?
Yeah, sure, Saurabh. So, as I have started my career like 9 years back, basically with the networking, and since 2 years, I am currently working in Harman Connected Services under the cybersecurity domain with tax support. As I just started with my career in cybersecurity, I wanted to, learn it from the basics and try to speed up myself with the trending skills and technologies and wanted to progress in the same lines. So that's why I decided to pursue the training for ethical hacking. And I've pursued this training from I-MEDITA for providing me this certified ethical hacking version 13 training, and also I have completed my certification today with them.
Okay. So how was your overall experience here during the training program? What all modules you have covered?
I think my experience has been great with the training, and especially with the how well structured the training was, where there was a proper balance of understanding the concepts from the basic and also providing the technical, practical lab sessions also. Overall experience was great, and thank you, Saurabh, for you were approachable and you helped in providing the in-depth knowledge. And what I liked most was that the pace, and with the all the topics covered with that pace, it was not too fast, not too slow. So for from someone who's not coming from a strong cybersecurity background, but from a network background, it the training was very helpful.
Okay. And what motivated you to do CEH? You're working in cybersecurity domain. That was the major motivation, or your job requirement pushes you for this particular certification?
So basically, it was mix of both. My job requirement requires me to identify and detect the ongoing attacks or whatever vulnerabilities we have coming in. So I wanted to upscale myself to those technology. Also, as I want to pursue my career in this only cybersecurity, so that's why I was searching for the courses which I can start with, and this is one of the training that I could relate that I can start from here. So that's how I come to the decision of pursuing this training.
Okay. And there are many training providers offering similar kind of training. Okay. We are one of the authorized EC Council training provider. That is one thing. But why you opted I-MEDITA for this particular course? Why not others?
Okay. So basically, I went through all the other authorized vendors as well. But what I relate to the most and how I was comfortable with the online offline batch. So I was setting my priorities because I wanted a online training as I'm working with the weekdays, and also I wanted something which can just be on weekends and also give me some time for the preparation for the next session, so there has to be a gap. So all these requirements were getting fulfilled by I-MEDITA, as there was all kind of courses, like even if I want to have the weekdays classes, that was also available, weekends were also available. So I picked the one which was more suited to my requirements. Also, I went through the feedback and the reviews before opting and finalizing this one. And most importantly, what I liked about this and why I opted is because I liked the coordination that was provided. And before joining, all the queries were solved by Pooja. So I really liked the way she has answered all the queries, and that made me confident enough to pursue the training over here.
Okay. You mentioned that you uh, check the feedback reviews before enrolling here. So I am sure when you have enrolled here, before that, there must be certain expectations in your mind that this is what I am going to learn. This is what I
Yeah.
expect in some terms of certification preparation. When today you have completed your training, you have completed your examination, certification examination as well. Are we able to met those expectations which Divya was having before beginning this course?
Yes, definitely. I mean, now I can, what I was expecting was a base so that I can now apply to more roles going forward with relates to cybersecurity, as I'm currently limited to the tax support.
Okay.
So I wanted to, explore like SOC analyst or analyst profiles, and information security is something I'm really interested in. So, all these things, I think I am now confident enough that I can go ahead and look for these roles and expand my career. So, yes, that is something that I am satisfied with the overall experience with I-MEDITA.
Okay. I wanted to know one thing. This question might be more relevant for beginners, freshers who wanted to begin their career into similar kind of domain. Today, you have 9 years of experience. 9 years back, you started as a fresher. Okay.
Yeah.
What advice, what suggestion today you would like to share with freshers who are watching this video?
So, first of all, if you have decided to pursue and come into the IT field, especially if you want to pursue cybersecurity field, you need to understand that as we know that we live in an age of internet now. So every day there is something new is coming up. So something you cannot always learn from your job role. Like your job role is just fixed mostly into your day in and day out things. So I would recommend and advise for the freshers that always keep on learning and always keep on upscaling themselves with the technologies, especially if you are into the cybersecurity and if you are deciding your career to go with the cybersecurity, you need to be upscale with the upcoming attacks, vulnerabilities. You need to understand these things, and sometimes it is a great approach if you learn it besides your job or take the training courses and upscale yourself. It will help you in your current job role as well as expanding your career ahead.
Okay. Also, I wanted to know one thing. You started your career as a network engineer into networking domain. Okay. And how you transition your career from that particular area to the cybersecurity area.
So I have worked for 8 years, approximately 7, 8 years in the networking domain, where I have worked mostly on the implementation of the firewalls, routers, switches, and I was doing that happily. And I have even worked with Cisco in the past. But down the line, what I got more, I was more interested in knowing how the internet is getting exploited, or what is exactly cybersecurity. Of course, we are all hearing nowadays that it is something just like we got to hear about cloud technology like Azure, AWS. Now on the other side there is cybersecurity. So I wanted to explore my career, and luckily, at that point of time, when I was trying for a switch from my previous organization, I got opportunity with Harman for working in the tax support for the cybersecurity role. So that's when I was open to this idea, like that let's explore this. So one more thing to add on to the freshers, that don't always stop or limit yourself to one place or one technology. Always keep on learning and exploring. You will discover yourself in this way, and you won't even know that whatever skills that you have, you will discover them slowly.
Right.
So just
Also,
be open.
your last 8 years of experience was related to networking. Now you are in cybersecurity. What advantage you are getting from that 8 years of core networking experience? Are you able to understand cyber attacks more effectively because you know routing protocols, you know how packet is traveling within the network, how
Yes.
security things are working? So what kind of that skill set, that experience is helping you in this cybersecurity domain?
Yes, that experience is definitely helping me. For example, now I know the foundation, first of all, the network foundation, and I understand the protocols that are being there, and most basic thing. And I think if you are into networking or cybersecurity, what you most at the basic level, you should understand what a packet is and how that packet is getting transferred from one layer to another layer, and how it is getting how someone can modify the packet. So if there is a cyber attack and you know that this attack is causing like for example there are attack of spoofing the IP address. Now if you don't know the IP address, you don't know the foundation, you will not be able to understand this, or you do not know what TCP three-way handshake is. You will never know the TCP flood attack or SYN flood attacks. You will never know these things. So, of course, these provide the foundation, and this has an additional advantage because you know that side of the road also, you know this side also. So you can combine both, and with this you can understand the attacks in a better way. And even if you are on the other side networking and you're a network engineer and you have knowledge of cybersecurity, then you can also help. If you are a network admin, you know that what kind of vulnerabilities or what kind of softwares can harm your system, and what you need to install, uninstall. You can also It can also help you in auditing of your system, auditing of your organization. So overall, I think it's always beneficial.
Right. Because even we suggest freshers and beginners that if you are getting an opportunity initially to work directly on infrastructure related profiles, such as NOC engineer, such as network engineer, network admin, system admin, wherein you are responsible for server related activities. So we also recommend freshers, beginners especially, that in during your initial years, if you're getting engaged in infrastructure related profiles, it becomes a very easy journey for you to understand cybersecurity and get into cybersecurity. I think
Yes.
same you had your background. Initially, you started with networking. You understood networking very well. You worked with couple of product-based companies, and that helped you get into the cybersecurity side, right?
Yes, correct.
Great. Thank you, Divya. Thank you for giving us your valuable time, and thank you for considering I-MEDITA for your training needs. Okay. All the best. Keep learning. Stay in touch. And if you require any further assistance, any further learning related training courses information, feel free to reach out to our team. And thank you once again.
Thank you. Thank you, Saurabh.